Hello everyone. Thank you so much for clicking on the videos and to listen to what we've got to say. I just want to say something very quickly about this very big word that everyone is living with or without. Apparently, everyone is vulnerable of this word. And what is that word? Trust. Trust is a very, very big word that in the society is very, very difficult. It's very, very scarce to find it among men. Don't get me wrong, few people are still living with trust. These few people are still surviving and striving with trust. But averagely, a lot of people are living with little or no trust among themselves. Even in the social world, even in the family life, in the Christian words, So, however, we cannot avoid speaking about this. We cannot avoid discussing about it, especially when you want to talk about relationship, when you want to talk about family life, when you want to talk about intimate friendship. We can't do without trust. We need to, exhibit some level of trust for us to be able to kind of conclude and be able to live very well within the relationship and in marriages. In a social world, if you want to go into business partnership with someone, or if you want to go into an investment with any company or corporate organization, you do your background check, you do your investigation, you do your search and research and try to, technically see how much you can trust them with your fund, with your money, with your time, And again, if you want to get employment and your employers will do a kind of background check, they will do an interview. Pretty much, they're trying to check if they can trust you to give you the job, or if they can trust you enough that you're going to deliver what you said you're going to deliver, or if they can trust you enough to be able to entrust their culture, their values, and their vision in your hands, that you're going to take good care of it, and you're not going to mess it up. But it's so unfortunate that when people are going into a relationship, or you want to date a guy, or you want to go into a kind of a covenant of agreement with a guy, we do less of work, taking into consideration some level of trust in so many ways, in so many aspects, in so many parts or parameters of life. We do less work on the level of trust, and that is why a lot of families, a lot of relationships get into shambles, because trust is not found in that relationship at the long run. The lady or the guy begin to realize that, I can't trust him in this aspect, I can't trust her in this aspect. Before you step into relationship, before you come into conclusion to take your friendship or dating to another level, trust is not something you can play with, because you are going into a life contract agreement, a life one, except if you think you can just back out anyhow. If you value a longevity of that relationship, you cannot underestimate that trust. I can't talk about everything right now, but I'm inviting you to our program coming up. You will see the flyers display. It's going to be wonderful. We're going to touch on this here. We're going to break them up. It's going to be a continuous event that we have a lot to talk about, and you can ask questions as well. As the first session is coming up in September 15th, 7 p.m. UK time. We want to see you there so we can have a dialogue, and we are bringing someone that have had this experience and that have something to speak about. So it's going to be a conversation session, and I hope to see you there. Thank you so much. Bye.